Hey everyone, this is Neo, and welcome to my channel about manifesting quantum physics, spirituality, philosophy, psychology, neurology, and all that good stuff. So, concept work, inspiration, etc. I just love this stuff. I'm a huge nerd about this, and I've been, studying like all the greats: Neville Goddard, Abraham Hicks, Bashar, including like Scoville Shin and like the beginnings of this like throughout history and like hermeticism, Taoism. And I'm just excited to talk about this stuff. I love talking about this stuff. But even though I've been studying like, magic and like the history of like the Bible and religions and stuff, I didn't understand. I did not get anything and how simple this is because we make it so complicated because, we're human. I want to start off with everything is done. Why the Bible says, I am the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, according to God. Big G, right? I think I'm going to call him that. Big G. I want to start off with our past, present, and future, right? Now, we all have a past, right? This is where memories are stored. We have certain attached emotions and feelings, right? Which is what memories are. And the future is basically our hopes, right? We have hopes, desires. Hopefully, you can let me try to spell that better. Have desires, and we sort of know, right? Quotation marks, as in know that the past has already happened, and we have present evidence that the past has happened. But we don't have any evidence that the future has happened, right? That's why we get doubt and fear and anxiety about what if, right? And same goes with like depression, right? So if anxiety is about the future, then depression, in the sense of like a heavy negative context, is about the past. Now let's think about why. So we get anxiety about possible outcomes of future. Anxiety is just basically unwanted possible outcomes, right? That's where we get fear. And we get depressed when we're stuck in the past and we're not happy with the now and we can't see or see beyond the now, which is our future. So, but we're always here, like right here, right? This is you. That's us, right? This is your mind, this is our body, this is we're just here. Always. Like ask a Taoist, hey, what time is it? It's now. There's no time. Time is a societal concept that, like, even if you look at like the meridian lines and like time zones and stuff, there are places out in the Pacific that have switched back and forth based on like the trading routes and stuff like that. So it's very interesting. Anyways, just remember, time is an illusion. It's not real. Just like money, gender, etc. It's just societal concepts that we all agree that, yeah, this has meaning and value. I'm not saying like it's not real. I'm just saying like it's real, but it doesn't have to be, right? There's more than that. So, we got the past, got our hopes and desires, which is the future. Actually, let me do something. this is our desires, our wants, and it's based on hope, right? And you could say that nostalgia is like the positive, and this is the negative, like the feelings, right? This is like feelings. This is this way, and this is this way, but we're always right here. And you could look at this in a psychological sense too. When we're in our current present moment, when we're feeling good, we're feeling happy, we're good, we're up here on this level of our feelings. And you can ask any neuroscientist and any psychologist, when we look back into the past and we're here, we're happy, we will be nostalgic, we will be remembering things in a lighter, more positive way. And same goes with the future. So when you're present and you're feeling good in the now, and you're looking forward to your future, your desires, you have hope, you have this excitement, right? You have excitement. But it all stems from now. Hopefully this makes sense. And by the way, you feel free to screenshot this. Same goes with our past, right? When we're feeling not so good, right? We're basically underwhelmed. So when we look into the past, we feel depressed. We feel like, you've been there. You know the feeling. I don't have to explain that to you. And when we look into the future, in the current moment, which is right now, we feel anxiety. We have doubts. We have doubts and fear that our desires are not going to happen. So hopefully this makes sense. What I'm trying to say is that it all starts now, in our present moment. So that's why meditation helps so much, or sleeping it off when you're angry or sad, because it neutralizes you. You're basically in this wavelength of your feelings. You're not too excited or happy, which is high energy, like, and you're not low energy, which is dun 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 dun, right? You're just on a neutral level. So when you look back into the past or when you look into your future, it's not a big deal. And that is unattachment, right? Or you can say letting go and letting God. Cool? Still with me? Awesome. Going back to everything is done, I am the beginning and the end. As we saw right here, actually, basically, it's true because our desires are already done, right? They're right here. And our past is also already done, right? And we know that because we have memories. But remember, it's all about the feeling and how you're feeling in the moments, right? In the now. Therefore, that means that, you know how Neville Goddard says revision, like that revision stuff? Basically, he says go into the past of a negative memory and imagine, use your imagination to turn it into a more positive, like lift this up, right? Because then in your current now, you'll feel better about the past and you'll forget, which is what forgiveness is. And for the future, same thing, because it's basically the opposite but the same thing. So if our past memories, like think about it this way, right? If we're only right now, right? We're only in the current present moment. That means that our memories, the things of the past, just like our future, we can't really touch it. Our memories and our future, we can't really touch them. We can't use our senses to touch, smell, see, feel, taste, right? It's I think it's called intangible. That's the word, right? So if we look into our past, they're just memories, right? Which are the same as desires. But we know, you have this knowing because it happened in the past, that it did happen, right? So it's the same with our future. Our desires are just the same thing as memories, except one's in forward and the other one's backward. Does that make sense? And this is what, like, quantum physicists, I can't remember the name. Hold on. And this is what quantum physicists call. Oh, dang it! I'm new to this. Hold on. All this, like how our future affects our past, or as Neville Goddard explains, revision. It's called retrocausality. Casuality. Retrocausality. Like, look it up. Google it. This is the same thing as how why, like, in certain, like, when an event happens and people are like witnesses to a crime or something, right? They're impacted in the moment that they might say something based on their past, based on how they're feeling, whether it's scared, in this lower state, or maybe it was an exciting event. Maybe there was like I don't know, like fireworks and stuff, right? They can recall it in a more positive light. Unless you're scared of like fireworks and stuff like that, then you might go down. But it's all the same. Again, retrocausality.